Hi, I'm Marie McCanyo. I'm a published author and a writing coach, and I'm here to talk about a myth about writing. And that myth is, writing is a solitary act, that anytime I'm writing and all through my writing process, I should be doing it alone. And I happen to be a person that, yes, I enjoy my solitary time, but I also enjoy having friends and really strong relationships. So I really had to move past this idea that writing, being a writer, means that I'm going to be alone or most of the time. When it's time for me to commit myself to my writing, it means that I am going to dedicate time in my day, time in my week, time in my month, where that's my writing time and I'm going to be alone. However, I can balance that out, and I have balanced that out by making sure that in addition to the time I'm spending alone, I'm also making sure that I've got time with my family, time with my friends, doing activities that I love over and above writing. Because as much as I love writing, it's not the only thing in my life. And I do have to make sure that I've got other things that give me joy, that I'm passionate about, so that I bring that back to my writing. The other thing that's really helped me is that I've developed a circle of writing support. So there are times where I've written, I've got my piece, I've done that alone, but when it's time to really start developing my writing further, having my supportive writing circle makes all the difference in the world. And there were many times throughout the process of getting ready to develop my manuscript for the book that I was writing, times when I thought there was nothing worthwhile in the manuscript at all. I took that to my writing circle, and I was able to share even small bits of the manuscript I was working on. And from the strong feedback I got from those people in the supportive circle, I was able to feel encouraged enough to go back and keep developing that text further. I needed that writing circle to be the wind in my sails and to keep me moving forward. Otherwise, I probably would have just put all of what I had written into a box and stuck it in a corner in my closet, and that would have been the end of it. When I finally was able to be courageous enough to join a circle and be part of a circle where we are sharing our writing dreams and goals with each other, that shifted everything for me. Now, not everyone is going to feel comfortable with the idea of joining a writing circle or being in a larger group. So here's another suggestion that takes a person out of being solitary. And for me, this was also very helpful. I ended up having what I called an accountability buddy. It was someone else who was also writing a manuscript, and we would meet probably every 2 weeks or so. We would agree on a schedule, and before we met, we would share some piece of new writing with each other to review ahead of time. When we got together, we'd be sharing with each other what we found strong in the writing, the pieces that we really liked, where we thought this writing was going, a few suggestions perhaps for opening it up a bit more if the description needed fleshing out. But having that accountability partner really helped me to make sure that I kept my focus and I kept my writing moving forward. So finally, in my writing process, another step that I took was to actually look beyond my writing circle, to look beyond my accountability buddy, and seek out the services of a professional editor I knew to do a manuscript evaluation for me. I just knew that there was something in my manuscript that just wasn't working. I really felt quite stuck in where I was. And so asking for a professional to do an evaluation was my next best step. And it really helped me to take my writing forward after I'd gotten those professional comments back. If you're interested in any of this material, I have a lot more that I can share. I'd be really interested in your experience of what it's like in your writing process. Do you prefer to just be alone and develop your own work just continuously by yourself? Do you have a supportive group? And if you do, what helps make that feel supportive for you? So in the practice that I have as a writing coach, one of the things that I've been working on and creating are writing circles for other writers. It's really fun to come together with others. We do fresh writing prompts and we can get silly and goofy together. We read aloud, we share the words that we've written with each other, and when somebody comes with a piece of work already in progress, we can also give that person in particular feedback on, here's what I would do to make this piece stronger, or here's a place where if it was my writing, I would develop it further. Having skilled people in the writing circle who know how to give the feedback in a way that is encouraging rather than critical is also a really important part of not writing alone. Thank you for your time. There's information about me in the description of this video, so have a look at that. Check out my website if you're interested, and please share if this is content that you feel could be useful for other writers you know.